a doll repaint supply and doll haul. This is gonna be a smaller one. It's not a ton of stuff, but it's still like some stuff, and I want to show you guys because I'm excited about it. Figure somebody's got to be excited about it as well, sharing my excitement. So we're just gonna talk about the doll repaint stuff and dolls that I picked up recently. Lately with my stock box, I am very, very picky because my stock box is full. It is like filled to the brim. I am never gonna finish painting all of the dolls that I have, so I've just kind of been chilling on it recently. I haven't really been picking up lots lately. I've only really been picking up like single dolls that I really like. I'm gonna show you guys the dolls first because I don't know, why not, and then I'll get into the repaint supplies. But the first doll I have here is Kirsty Trollson. I've been wanting her for quite a while. She has like giant ears and I think they're so cool. She's supposed to be like a troll. She has no hands, but like that's okay. I got backups, so I can just give her some from my stock. I've been wanting her for a while. She's kind of beat up a little bit, but that's okay. I just think she's really pretty, and her skin is like such a pretty pink shade. And she has giant ears and this cute little mush face. So love her. Another Monster High doll is Mrs. Bloodgood. I've been wanting her for so long. Her face mold really reminds me of Spectra. Look. I feel like it's really similar to Spectra. I've seen the face mold before though. Her eyes are more defined than Spectra's is. But she has the big sister body type, which I like a lot more than the normal Monster High doll body type. And she got these cool boots. And I like her, oh actually I think her head comes, oh my god, what did I do? Her head has a different neck peg because she's headless, which is cool. So she is really easy to like put her head back on and off. Yeah, so she kind of has one of the, like a similar neck peg to the Creative Monster. My cat is just jumping from a box and then out of a box. She has a similar neck peg to the Creative Monster dolls. So that's cool. And last Monster High doll is Perry and Pearl. I've been wanting this doll for so long. I'm obsessed with like all of the Monster High Great Scary or Reef dolls. I have, I think, all of them except for Claudine. I don't have that one. But I have this one. I got all the other ones except for Claudine. I don't know why though, mine, like this thing, this joint does not bend. And I don't understand why. I don't know what's going on. I guess when I eventually customize her, I'll try to figure out what's going on, but it just does not bend at all. So she got these two beautiful heads and she's the cutest thing ever. I have a specific thing in mind that I want to do with this. I'm thinking about maybe customizing this doll or one of my other Great Scary Reef dolls for Mermaid, because I love Mermaid. I really like how my Mermaid doll turned out last year, so I definitely want to do another one. But this is her. I love like this whole like the fin situation she has going on. It's really pretty. Oh, this couldn't go up like that. So I love the sculpting. I love all of it. She's a gorgeous doll. This Descendants doll. So I don't know. I just was looking at this doll on eBay. I saw like her sculpt somewhere and it just looked like a really pretty sculpt. She has a really cute face. I like her complexion. So I just wanted her in my stock box. I don't know why, but I hate the Descendants hands. I just really don't like them. And they're very like rubbery. I don't like them, but I do like their bodies. I like her face. And I need to do something with her because she's really, really cute. Y'all have been here for a while. You may have picked up that I have a little obsession with heads that I buy off eBay and I buy off Aliexpress. I got more heads. So this one right here is from Aliexpress. I picked up a 3-pack of these because this is actually one of my favorite sculpts. I really like her head and I have a specific idea for this one that I'm gonna be using it for. I will link it in the description box if you guys are interested in picking up this head. It's the head that I used in my Lolita doll repaint, so I'll link that in the description box as well if you want to see this thing in action. But it's really cute. She has like, her mouth is like slightly open. She has like cute little teeth. I like her. She's cute. Next up, I got a 3-pack of these heads, and I'm going to show you guys close-ups of all this stuff off of Aliexpress. These are, I mean, to be honest, I think that they were like advertised. This one's kind of a more masculine one, so you probably use this for a guy. But these two look kind of feminine. Like, I feel like they could go either way. They could be a man or a lady. I'll show you guys close-ups of these, but I got these in a 3-pack because I do actually, so this head right here is the head that I used, or I am using, on a repaint that I don't know if it's gonna be up when I post this. It's probably not going to be. So I guess I'll say a repaint that's coming up. This head is the head that I used for it. I really like the sculpting on this head. I just feel like he can be a lot of different characters. Like, it works for a lot of different characters. And these two other heads that came with were also kind of cute. So I just like having options. This next head that I have is from a specific doll line that I can't remember what it is off the top of my head. But I think it's a Japanese doll line, I think. Don't quote me, but the face is just really cute. She has really like pointy features. This skin tone is a little weird. It's just like a very orangey color, which I'm not crazy about because I don't really know what I can match this to, but I'll figure it out. I'm not really sure. It's just a cute little, got like a cute little elfie head, and she has like big ears. I like her. I have 3 dolls that are in the box. This doll is a BTS doll that I got from Ross. I think you can actually see it, so it still has like the price tag on it. It was like $3, and the BTS dolls make really great bases. I hate their hands, but they make really great bases. I'm not super into BTS, but this person that's in BTS I think is like the most attractive. So I wanted a doll of this member because I'm gonna be like customizing it, but I just think that the face is like just handsome, and I feel like I could lend to a lot of characters. So I have this. Which one is it? Who is he? Is it not labeled? They don't label them? I don't know. I don't remember which member this is. But I picked that up. And then also, they made a bunch of new made to move Barbies, and one of them is in a wheelchair, which is kind of cool. They also have a really deep complected one. This one right here. I really want her as well. And they have a Ken in a wheelchair, which is just really awesome that they're like expanding their line like that. They also have a couple of new just like made to move dolls. So this doll has like really nice movement to it. And I'm more interested in Barbies because I did that Alphonse Mucha doll repaint. And I just like, I don't know, I like their tiny heads. I like how like movable they are. And I want to customize another one. This one's head is like quite a bit bigger, I feel like, than my Alphonse Mucha Barbie, but she's pretty. She just has like a simple smile. An issue that I do have with Barbie, that is why I don't paint them a lot or buy them a lot, is because I feel like most of them have their mouth open. It's so hard to find a Barbie that is just not like smiling with its mouth open. And I think it's like fine to have maybe 1 or 2 of those. I just prefer painting dolls that have their mouth closed. So when I saw this one, her mouth's closed, I was like kind of excited. If they have one that just like has a blank face, I would buy that in a minute because I just feel like it lends, again, to more character. Wendy from Peter Pan. I saw that the Disney store released a bunch of new Disney dolls like a while ago. I picked up Alice in Wonderland that I actually painted and gave to a friend, and I picked this one up for myself. I think they have the same exact face sculpt, and this one's just slightly tanner. I mainly bought this for the head because the Disney store doll body is just bad. It sucks, like it honestly sucks, and it sucks that it sucks because why? Like, so it's all like jointed, the hands, the elbows, but then you get to the legs and they're all rubbery. Why Disney stores? Because they're all wearing dresses. What if I want to make them in short dresses and they have these stupid little rubber legs? So when I do eventually do something with this, I'm probably not going to use the body. I'm going to just use the head because the head's cute. It has like a lot of personality to it. Oh, do you guys want to see something terrifying? Okay, so my uncle got me a Dremel for Christmas, which is very nice. He knows that I like do dolls and stuff, and my family's like really supportive with me working on dolls or painting dolls, which is great because I'm sure that's not something that everyone has. Like, it's kind of a different hobby to get into, so I could see possibly people's family members maybe acting a little bit weird. It's doll customization, but my family has been pretty supportive with it. I mean, generally really supportive. My husband's super supportive, but my uncle knows that I customize, well, kind of. He like didn't really quite understand what I do. I think he thinks that I like make dolls. He bought me a Dremel, which is very nice. I told him that I already have one, but I guess he just didn't listen to me. But maybe this one's better than the one that I have, because the one that I have is from Amazon. It's like the cheapest Dremel you can buy. So maybe this one's like not as cheap. I'm not really sure. The Dremel's in here, okay? So it's in this thing. I hope it's better than the Dremel I have. That'd be cool. It's from Chicago Electric Power Tools. And it smells weird, so that's okay. It comes with all this stuff though. So this is all the stuff that I already have. I have like one of these things. I guess it comes with a charger. Okay, so it comes with a charger. This smells really weird, this box. I haven't smelled it. I haven't like gone through it yet, but it is a Dremel. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna like look through it a little bit more and see if, honestly, see if I like it more than my Dremel that I have. But he gave me this too, which is like a whole Dremel kit thing, which I'm sure I'll get use out of, especially, oh, it has like little drill bits. That's useful. So I'm definitely gonna use this. He also gave me was this. So this is a bag, and he gave me, he's like, oh, so he went into the house and, oh God, these are like so old. Hold on. Oh Lord, they're dusty. All right. Oh my God. All right, hold on a minute. Is there another one in here? Wait, I think there is. Oh God, her hair. All right, so he also got me some Barbies. They are hella old. Her butt, her like, what is this, backwards? All right, so this one, oh my God, what is all over your face? Who is she? Honestly, who is she? Because I have no idea. I don't know. She got plants in her hair. Oh my God, if that's a bug, I'm gonna screech. Then there's this one. She's very busted. I'm gonna put these down. I don't know if they have bugs on them. There's something in her hair and it looks very insect-like, so there's that. It was just really sweet though that he was like trying to understand the thing that I'm interested in. Let me just preface it by saying that I'm really appreciative of the Dremel, because I mean, maybe it's better than the one that I have. Definitely use the accessory kit though, because it has a tiny little drill thing. I think that the Barbies are from when my aunts were little, so I think they're really old. So maybe that's why they have a bug on their head. I got some more resin eye stuff recently. I actually just got a bunch of molds as well. I got these really tiny ones for some 1/6 scale BJDs that I bought, and also I believe that they could work for Monster High. If you guys are interested in getting into making tiny eyes for those, they're disgusting. Silicone eye molds just get really gross really easily, and I have 3 cats, so it's just inevitable that they're gonna get some kind of something on them. I also picked up this one, which is really interesting because it's an eye mold. It's an eye mold, and it comes with the pupil part also indented. So all of those have like the indent for the iris, and this one also has an indent for the pupil. You probably have to do the pupil first with black resin, put that in your UV lamp, and then do the white resin, and then put that in your UV lamp, and then you get like a little dot in the middle. And I think that's really awesome, because some of these are really tiny. I mean, I don't know how I would do the pupil for some of these, like these ones. Are you serious? How am I supposed to get it there? Just an interesting eye mold. Speaking of eye stuff, I also picked up some cabochons. They're these glass like little things that you can make follow me eyes out of, and I have a couple different sizes of them. This one's the smallest, so you can make tiny little follow me eyes or big ones. I think these ones are the biggest. It's just fun playing around with eyeballs, making eyeballs. I also picked up some of these. These are for resin, but I'm a little dumb. So I've been using UV resin, and I wasn't aware until after buying these that you need clear molds for those. And these are obviously not clear. Although I did make some of these gears. I guess because it's really, really thin, I could still get away with it. But you're supposed to use clear molds for UV resin. These ones are the 2-part resin, which I don't know. Like, I'll probably get into it at some point, but that stuff makes me a little nervous because I've heard it's like horribly toxic. I watched some video about some girl who was making like resin tumblers and she can't breathe. So that's really unfortunate. And I have a really tiny apartment, so I don't know where I would work on 2-part resin stuff because I don't know where I could like open a window while I work on it, and I have cats and everything. So yeah, but there's just a bunch of gear molds with this. If you guys saw my Jack Frost video, then you know that I tried to put one of these into my UV lamp and it was like gooey on the inside, and that's because it's not a clear mold. So this didn't work. It's just a gun. I had to make a gun, or I was trying to make a gun for my Jack Frost doll, and then I ended up going with something completely different. But I have a couple different gun molds. They're 1/6 scale. They're obviously they're not gonna work for 1/6 scale dolls though, because it's gonna be flat on the one side. But I think that there are some molds that you can get on Amazon where it wouldn't be flat on the one side if you wanted to make 1/6 scale guns. But again, they're not see-through, so you'd have to do 2-part resin to do that. Speaking of resin, I bought some more UV resin because I used up all of it because I made like a million eyeballs. The brand that I use is Miracle Coup UV resin. Okay. So does anyone know Amazon website? It says on the Amazon like listing, it says that this is not toxic. But I've heard people say that UV resin is toxic. So I just don't know. So if you have any input on that, or if you have any further knowledge, let me know in the comments, because I have no idea. But I just don't know if I should be, like I am fairly cautious with it. I wear gloves. I just don't know if I should be wearing a mask with it. I also got more epoxy sculpt because I used up all my epoxy sculpt. I'm so proud of myself. I had epoxy sculpt for like a year until March. When March hit, I started using it like constantly. And I went through like a whole jar of it, so I'm really proud of myself, and I bought some more. Another thing that I picked up for resin eyes is this. So I've been watching a lot of like tutorials on how people make resin eyes, and I watched Tianba, who makes like the best resin eyes, like so good. And what she does is, when I make resin eyes, so I use the molds that I showed you guys, fill it with white resin, and then I go in with epoxy sculpt and make like an eye-like texture to it with a needle, and then I color it with pastel, and then on top of the pastel I got this technique from Tianba where you take ink and you mix it with a ton of resin, like not a ton of resin but like a lot of resin, so that it really thins out the ink, and then you go on top of the pastel with that, and the ink kind of like sinks into the grooves that you made with the epoxy or the clay or whatever you're using. I picked up a bunch of different alcohol inks. I have a bunch of different colors. I think this was like the cheapest alcohol ink I could find on Amazon. They were extremely annoying to open and made my hand stained with ink for like a week and a half. So do the job. They're really pretty colors. I just don't like the packaging, but I guess that's what I get for buying literally the cheapest ink that you can get on Amazon. I went to the craft store as well a while back just to pick up little like tiny doodads for dolls. And I've just picked up a couple things, not a ton. I want to go back to the craft store and pick up some more things, but I picked up these little glass claw things that I figured I could use for something. Some sort of a custom. Maybe something creepy. And then I picked up the tinier version of them with white gems or white glass marble things. I picked up tiny little, I've been using these, tiny little clothespins. I saw the doll fairy using these for like pinning stuff together to dry glue, and it looked really smart, so I was like, oh, let me pick up those. They're very flimsy though, just letting y'all know. They're extremely flimsy, so I break them like every other time that I use them. Little paper flowers that are very bright. I should do something like some sort of spring themed doll and use these. They're super cute. I got these bead caps. I just thought they looked cool. Like I thought I could like accessorize some hair with them or make a bracelet out of them. I don't know. I figured I could do something with them. They're just like really intricate. I like them. Last but not least, I got these things. I don't know what they are, but they look really cool. They're like little lockets. I could put like a marble in them. They don't close though, which is kind of unfortunate. But I thought maybe in the future if I make like a steampunk doll, I'm probably not gonna make a steampunk doll. I feel like everybody makes steampunk dolls. It's not really a genre that I'm very into, but I could use it for like a bunch of different stuff. So they're just cute little things. The last couple things I want to show you guys is nail art stuff. So nail art stuff is extremely useful if you guys do doll customization because nail stuff is very tiny. So it works really well for dolls. I used these recently. This is obviously not the packaging it comes in. The packaging of these is just like terrible, which is why it's in a Ziploc bag. It was in a box and these open up very, very easily, these little things. So this just makes it easier for me if any of them fall out, which it looks like some of them actually have some of them. Maybe like one or two have. But I got these little flower gem things off of Amazon. You can get one that's colored that you could probably see better. So this one's pink. Maybe see these ones better. And I actually used the flowers of these in my Muka repaint that I did recently. There's also like little gems in there and pearls and just lots of cute stuff. So if you guys are looking for just little tiny things to decorate your repaints with, nail art stuff, fantastic. Really, really good. But I got those off Amazon. And I also got this pack here, which is just a bunch of different little gems and like pearl things. These are called caviar beads, I think. These are rose gold. There's like little moons in there and stars. I'm trying to block my head. And like, what else is there in here? Like spikes, all kinds of cute stuff. Feathers, little kissy faces. There's silver ones, gold ones. I'll link these two nail art things that I am showing you guys. I think this one's really useful because it just comes with a ton of stuff. Also that flower one's really useful. Like you could use it for a bunch of different projects. So you guys picked up any cool doll repaint supply or doll things recently? Let me know down below in the comments. I always get really, really excited when people tell me about the things that they've like picked up or tell me about new things. I get so excited about that. But yeah, like this video if you like this video, subscribe, it makes me happy, and I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. Bye!